You're here. You're great if you're watching this video. That means we're on the same wavelength. So make sure you don't miss anything. Subscribe to the channel. One tap and you're done. All set. I had no doubt. Now hit the like button. It's really important. The more likes this video gets, the more people will see it. And of course, leave a comment so people can see it. You can write whatever you want. After all, you are also the creator of this video.
So I usually don't do story times, but lately I feel like my life has just been going in such a goofy direction that, like, I think it's time, man. I think it's truly time that I need to tell my side of the story of how Atlanta dating has just been treating me lately. And before I disclose this information, no, I'm not saying no names. No, I'm not telling you who the people are. I will never ever expose these people. But if this ever grace they For You page, just know, yes, I'm talking about you. So first thing first, one thing I notice about dating in ATL is do not, I ain't gonna say do not, but for me, I can't date single mothers. Single mothers is one of them type of vibes where it's like, in the beginning, it's super cool, they super cool people.
So I have a story time that I don't know if I should even talk about, because I don't know if either party will see this or not. Kind of don't care. So it starts in April, okay? And I go to this festival with my friend, and I go park my car in a parking lot that you have to pay for. And the guy working it was really cute, and he asked for my number. So I gave him my number. We texted for a minute, like nothing really came out of it. He immediately switched every part of our communication over to Snapchat, and I immediately got uninterested because I think that's really strange. That's important. So I kind of just like stopped talking to him, right? So next month, May rolls around, and I'm at work, and I see this group chat just start rolling around on my phone on Snapchat. Sorry, I got a notification. Okay, so this group chat on Snapchat, it starts rolling around on my phone, right?
One time I was talking to this guy on Bumble, and he wanted to go on a first date, and he wanted to go on a hike. And I know that's like a new thing now that people want to go on a hike and don't want to get a drink, don't want to do that. I was like, okay, that's fine, but I don't want to go on a hike. I don't want to go in the middle of nowhere in the woods with someone that I don't know. I was like, well, how about a park or something? He's like, no, I want to go on a hike. And I was like, okay, you're going to go on a hike by yourself then. I'm not going into the woods with, or into the middle of nowhere with someone I don't even know, sir. And he was like, all right, well, we can go for a drive then. I'm like, I don't want to go for a drive. If I didn't want to go on a hike, I don't want to go for a drive. I do not want to be alone with you, sir. That is not what we're going to do on a first date. Hello, people are crazy. So then he was like super pushy about it, and I thought that was weird. And then he was like, well, that's fine, we can go to this park then, I'll pick you up, what's your address? And I was like, absolutely not, I'm not giving you my address, you're a stranger. And he was like, why I want to be a gentleman, why won't you let me pick you up? And I was like, you can be a gentleman in a million ways, and you being super pushy right now is not the way to be a gentleman. I am not giving you my address. And he was like super aggressive about it. So then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna block you, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. So I blocked him on Bumble. Now he didn't have my full name, he didn't have my phone number. All of a sudden I get this Facebook message, and he was like, hey, sorry, I'm in the CVS parking lot, someone pulled up next to me. He was like, hey.
Alright, story time. So, I was going out with this guy. I had met him about a month ago. Things were kind of like pretty serious, you could say. I was going up to spend every weekend with him, like Friday all the way to Sunday, and then I would see him at least one time during the week. And he introduced me to his mom and like his brother and whatnot. So I was up at his place this weekend, and we were all drinking on the boat, and there's been certain circumstances and situations where like my past friends and like guy friends that I knew back in college would like text me about like a random thing, like nothing serious. Mind you, this guy and I have not talked about like being exclusive. We haven't talked about like agreed that we're both not talking to people. I mean, we've only been seeing each other for a month. So it's like, I don't know. But So we were all at his friend's.
Listen to me. So listen to me. Huh? Listen. I'm gonna call you back in 30 minutes. And you better have answers.
I was dating this guy, and every time we went out, bank would call me to tell me there was fraudulent activity on my bank account, but it never crossed my mind that it had anything to do with him because I would go so many places when I was out in the city. And I would get to him and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm having the worst day ever. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm always ruining our dates because, like, something is always coming up. Like, something's always happening when we're with each other. I'm so sorry. Like, okay. His birthday was coming up. And he was like, oh, I want to go to Mexico. Like, I'm finna rent a villa. Like, I'm finna get a yacht. Like, speedboats all out. Like, going crazy. So I'm like, yes. Yeah, I'm a bougie gal. I love a party. So I'm like, are we finna get a villa? Oh, yeah. We've got first class flights. Sprinkle. And then I'm like, okay, so what's the news? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, what's the news? Like, who died? It left you a bunch of money. And he was like, oh, no. Like, I'm finna run a scam. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? And he's like, yo, like 20, 30,000 easy. Mind you, I'm in Atlanta. Did it ever cross my mind that he didn't have a job?
Welcome to a series where I talk about the worst dates I have ever been on at the tender age of 23. Now, I want to preface this. I was living in Chicago at the time. Mind you, I'm from Detroit, so I feel like those relationships could either be really, really good or really, really bad. This one was really, really bad. So, long story short, me and this guy meet each other at this sports bar, right? Now, mind you, I drove. I've always had a car. I've never not had a car. Literally, since I was 16, I've never not had a car. So, I get there before him. I'm like, cool, great, fine. I get to scope out the scenery. I decide to sit at the bar. But at this time, nobody is saying anything to me. The staff is super rude. They did not say hello. I barely got a water out of them. Like, I'm like, I want to leave. I'm sitting at the bar. He comes in.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. If y'all see me on Love Island, mind your fucking business, bitch. I'm trying to find love, bitch. Y'all had y'all motherfucking chance.
What in the get out is going on here? So I saw this on X, y'all, and I had to share this with y'all. So this couple, this interracial couple, went on a date, right? Now, this dude posted this on Facebook originally, and it went viral. He said, this is why I don't usually date outside my race. Now, if y'all have never seen the movie Get Out, you better go watch it. So basically, he went out with this girl. They went on a date. That was the picture of them. And then she texted him saying, I definitely enjoyed our night out, but I don't think my parents can find out.
What happened to your eye? I just have really bad hay fever, so they get a bit bloodshot and swollen sometimes. The pollen this year is just absolutely wild.
Story time of how I walked in on my ex cheating on me on my birthday. Yes, my birthday. I waited years to make this video and I finally can, so let's just get into it. So I went to LSU and I was dating this football player. I was with this person for almost 3 years. My ex was a serial cheater. All you had to do was have a vagina and he was in there. But I didn't know this. So when we first got together, my delusional oh, he loves me. Best friend, he told me he loved me. Oh, he brought me Chick-fil-A. That's how it was. Like the first few months, I was on cloud 9. He had a lot of issues going on, and there was a lot of red flags that should have made me leave him. But I was like, no, I gotta thug this out. I gotta be with this man. I didn't know about the cheating, but I did know about the meanness. He was very mean to me. But I noticed these little switch ups would happen out of nowhere. And ladies, I want to tell y'all when—
oh my God, you were wearing that for other people to be able to see you, because let's be clear, you're trying to impress only one person. It looked to me like you were trying to impress a whole room with you yelling and carrying on, wearing what you were wearing. Like you succeeded. I'm sure you got a lot of attention. I just don't like that kind of attention. So just moving forward.
Okay, and that's so okay. No, I actually don't think there is a moving forward. To be so real with you, this attitude that you're giving right now is not the kind of man that I would want to date. So we can just—
or is it me being truthful?
No, I think there's a way that you can deliver information that isn't the way that you're delivering it, and clearly, like, it didn't work out. So you could have just said—